I believe, if you made a movie,
Yeah.
and now it's 25 to 30 years old,
Yeah.
it should be free. You should not, if it's on a streaming app, if you got to go somewhere and you want to buy the physical media, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if it's like on a streaming app, it shouldn't cost me $3.99, $4.99. I'm just paying. I'm not even paying the people who made it.
Yeah.
I'm just paying the fucking streaming service that has it. It should be free.
But what if it's a classic?
What do you mean? What do you mean by classic? What do you mean by classic?
It's just like it's like a heavily in demand classic.
What is that? What in your opinion is a heavily in demand classic?
Obviously, Enter the Ninja, because that's not covered in my. Obviously,
I just think that like everything. So like I don't know. Maybe I'm being a dick. I just like when I go to look for movies, I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to watch this one. I don't have it. And I have a list of like DVDs that I'm still trying to find because I'm like, yo, I know one day I'm not going to be able, because there have been times where I would just let my cable bill lapse.
Yeah.
And I would have no internet, no nothing, and I would just play DVDs. And I would do that for like a month at a time.
Off the grid.
Dude, I would do it. It sucks.
Yeah.
Because then you're just burning through, like, I had unlimited data for one of my phones, and then one of them prior to that I did not.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a month where I almost like didn't talk to anybody. I was just like, I would go to work, and then I would go home, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here like doing absolutely fucking nothing.
You were basically a hermit.
Yeah, dude, I was modern Amish is what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was jerking off in candlelight. I was just really, and it is crazy when you reach a point where you have no internet capability, and like now everything is like being given to you, like I'm oversaturated with news. Speaking of news, Hulk Hogan's dead.
That's how we're getting into that. Speaking of news.
Wait,
first of all,
Hulk Hogan's dead.
Hello, good to see you.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome back, Shaner.
I'm having a wild week, dude.
Yeah,
so many white people are dead.
And
so many.
Honestly, I feel like your white people are dying, not just so many white people. Are dying.
We tacked up. We got one of yours.
Who did we get?
Malcolm Jamal Warner. We got you guys. We got you.
Yeah,
you guys are up. You guys are up 3-1. But
yeah, it's tough though.
Whatever.
Bill Cosby put an asterisk next to everybody
straight
that
up,
was on the Cosby Show.
He did, and
That's
it was
tough.
It is tough. But Malcolm Jamal Warner.
He
didn't do anything.
He did nothing wrong.
Yet
I'm still like. Ugh.
I wonder if that was it. Like at his eulogy, they're like, he did nothing wrong. I just want to let you know, nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong.
How crazy is that? Because he's probably in his mind, like he was like 51 or something when he died.
Yeah, he wasn't that old.
Young guy.
Yeah, he wasn't that old.
Right. So obviously he probably thought that by the time he died, this whole Cosby thing would blow over.
Yeah.
There's no way that while he was dying, he was like, not yet.
I mean, I think honestly, when he died, he was like, I don't want to die. He died drowning. So he died a stereotype on top of it.
So he was blacker than you thought.
That's also in the eulogy. Blacker than you thought. Did nothing wrong.
But he is blacker than we thought.
He is blacker than we thought. It kind of sucks. Imagine, I mean, in the 80s, Malcolm Jamal Warner was... he was like an it kid. The Cosby Show was unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
And like imagine being on a show. And that happens to a lot of people who are on TV shows. I wouldn't even say he was typecast. He just wasn't given work. It is crazy. Like he was in a few movies, but nothing. Can you name any?
Well, not only can I not name any movies that he was in, I also can't name a single scandal he was in.
No, I don't think he was part of it.
He was squeaky clean.
Yeah, he kept it straight and narrow.
Although I will say, not being able to swim is a little bit of a scandal.
It's a little, but
scandalous.
I will also say this: I would pay $4.99 for a Malcolm Jamal Warner movie if I saw that. If I knew
you were going to say watching Malcolm Jamal Warner try to swim.
I would pay to watch. Actually, I'd pay to watch Eddie Cosby swim. Vanessa, Rudy. I'll take it.
Yes, we finally did it, guys. We finally started a Patreon that you guys can join for $3 a month. That gets you secret unreleased episodes. You get a bonus episode every week. You get to be part of our community. And we like you more.
Yeah. We'll also be answering questions.
Oh, the Q&A.
The Q&A. The motherfucking Q&A.
Yeah.
Anything
Guys,
you want to ask.
Seriously, jump on our Patreon. We are looking to do so much stuff there that we can't necessarily do for the free episodes because it needs to be behind the paywall.
Yeah, if you happen to watch this right before we started recording.
My God.
The vocal warm-ups were nuts.
We at World War Fun have invented racial slur vocal warm-ups. And they are the best way to get your mouth ready to speak. I promise you that. But hop on our Patreon, people. We are doing it over there. We'd love to have you. And I'm going to start having something I want to say about this. All right. So let's get back to the show.
Later.
That is quite a little bit of a conundrum as a black person, right?
What?
So you have a pool.
Sure.
And you have close to the edge, it's shallow. The further you go out, the deeper it is.
That is how pools. I'm glad.
Here's the problem.
You're blowing my mind. Wait a minute. He knows how pools work.
However, do you realize what the problem is?
What is the problem? Tell me what the problem is.
The black ability to jump far. See, here's the deal. The average white person, you can't.
You die from your own hubris. Yes. We just have to jump so far. We automatically go into the deep end, man.
Straight to the deep end.
We don't know what we're doing. As we're white people, when we jump, we easily just get to the 4-foot zone.
You gradually go out to the deep end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a learning curve.
You guys are just like, we've got to jump.
Straight to the deep end,
I understand
man.
you guys are excited. Just jumping. Our problem is we jump far, guys. It's not the...
That is the problem. You say, hey, everybody, let's just hop into the pool.
Yeah, you got to swim before you can jump. That's the way it works.
I hop too far. I'm sorry. I can't hop.
My biggest thing is I jump too far. Yeah.
Use the ladder. Black people have to use the ladder.
Yeah. I mean, somebody told me once too, and I don't know if it's a very common racial stereotype or like it's a very common myth, but someone told me once, I remember I was at a public pool and like every black guy there, every black person there was swimming with a shirt on. All of them had their shirts on. And I remember being like, oh, that's weird. I was like, and then I started thinking like, yeah, man, like sometimes I want to swim with my shirt on because I don't want to get sunburned, but I was like, this isn't adding up. And then someone told me that, and again, I'm like 9 when I hear this. So I'm like, oh my God, that fucking makes perfect sense. Cause I saw it. Apparently like there was a black guy swimming and he had like his shirt out, but there was like an air bubble of water under the shirt. And it was like big. And he's like, yeah, that's because black people can't swim. So they use the shirts to trap air to like flotation device.
All right. First of all,
I was like,
farts. Those are not.
I was like, that is amazing.
Yeah. Second of all, that's not an actual air bubble. First, okay, this is why black people actually wear shirts in the pool. It goes back to say 50s.
It was when they were being just thrown in water.
Well, no, it was they were getting kicked out of pools and chased away from the pools.
Sure, yeah.
Before they had time to collect all their stuff.
So they just jumped in with their...
They jump in with all their stuff now.
Okay, so those days are over.
Yeah.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah. But also...
You guys are just keeping up tradition?
Does that make sense?
I mean, it does make sense.
Can you see that?
It makes sense in the 50s.
Yeah.
I do all black people in a pool now, like, I don't want to have to, like, get out of here and put my clothes back on.
I don't want to have to collect. I want to be able to, if I get shooed away, if they bring the pitchforks out,
I want to be able to walk down the street
and have my stuff. I don't want to have to buy a new shirt just because I got kicked out of a pool.
I've never look. I'm not saying that doesn't make sense, but I've also never heard that.
Well, good because I made it up right.
Yeah, that made. Dude, I was like,
I made that up.
I mean, it's literally.
Literally.
Here's the thing, though. I will never. If a black dude told me about like cultural black history and like the racism that happened, I'd just be like, whoa, yeah, that's totally happened. Oh my god, yeah.
It's almost insensitive if you don't believe something that I tell you that has to do with racism. From
I just have to be like, oh man, that makes sense. But I'm also like, yo, man. It's also 2025. You guys got to stop doing that stuff.
Yeah, but was there a part of you that like hated that your ancestors didn't even let us get our shirts?
Well, part of me was also like, well, they told you not to come in here.
It's like
part of me was like, yeah, they should be allowed to swim. I was also like, there's clearly a sign there.
Yeah, like, it's like, dude, read the sign. What, do you have a system keeping you from being able to read or something?
Is this?
Oh, wait, never mind.
What are you guys, illiterate?
What are you systematically kept from being able to read?
I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's that didn't not see, but that's the thing. What you just told me made sense because I was like, oh, clearly. Yeah, they were trying to get their licks in before they got thrown out of the public pool. And then when I saw the other kids in the shirts, someone was like, yeah, they're trapping air bubbles so they can float. And I was like, well, clearly that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I don't know the myth.
Well,
I don't know the reason.
It could have something to do with wanting to always be fly.
Sidney, I see what you're saying.
How do you know what type of black person it is if they don't got their fit on in the pool?
But that just seems crazy. If I saw someone wearing a sweet outfit in the pool, I'd be like, that person's nuts. I'd be like, that's just a nutty person.
But you also, I bet you know exactly what type of music he listens to.
I mean that
depending on the shirt. If he also has Tim's on.
Sure. I was gonna say. Is he kicking the Tim's out on the side? Like, wow, man, that guy, is he wearing a FUBU like fucking jersey?
Big puffy coat.
It's like, damn, dude. He is killing it right now. That's a Cash Money millionaire.
Exactly.
That's a Cash Money millionaire. Dude, it's so crazy because that also stuck. So the
Splash Money millionaire, by the way.
Splash Money millionaire. You guys open a pool, it says clothing required. It's like you have to get in this pool with clothes.
It has like a bar that says you have to be at least this fly.
Dress. Yeah, dude, I remember in the Cash Money millionaire. I think actually it was the Big Timers. Their video for Get Your Roll On.
Yeah.
At the end of Get Your Roll On, there's dudes jumping into a pool, diving into a pool, and it's a dude in shorts, a long like white t-shirt and socks diving into them. Like, why is he wearing socks? The shirt and the shorts, I guess my brain can sort of digest. But the socks, that harkens back to, not being allowed in pools and just jumping in when you can.
Yeah. You got to get in and get out. You got to hurry up and get in.
I was like, I didn't know. Yeah, I just didn't think
how
about
annoying it would be if you and your homeboys get to a pool and you start racing to take your clothes off, and before you even jump in, somebody's already kicking you out.
Yeah, that is true. You got to jump in with all the clothes on.
You got to get wet.
But we are all. That's a crazy thing to think about too. I remember being a kid and going to a public pool. So in Spring City Pool, you were allowed to go in for free.
Who, me?
It was actually only on Mondays. It was only on Mondays at 1 p.m, and that's it. You had an hour. But yeah, you were allowed to go into the pool.
Early bird special. Yeah. It actually started at 10, but we got there at 1.
Like, we know they're showing up. But yeah, if you went with a group of friends, you didn't have to pay if you weren't going to swim. Like, they only took, you only paid to get in the pool.
That's all black people.
So
we don't swim. We just get wet.
So we devised this plan where, you would just hang out by the pool and then someone would push you in. And you'd be in your clothes and then be like, what the fuck? But then you're like, yeah, I didn't want to go in the pool. I just got in the pool. But I remember, dude, in the 80s and the 90s and the late 90s, maybe even in the early 2000s, you could get pushed into a pool and have no technological consequence.
Oh boy.
Remember those days where you could just fall into a pool? Like in the 80s, if you watch an 80s movie,
you might lose a gigapet.
Yeah, but you can get them back.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's an
Actually, no, those gigapets were fucking waterproof, dude.
Eventually.
Too many people were getting
pushed in the pool.
Too many people were running in with clothes on. They're like, we've got to figure out a way. But they're like, yeah, it's like you watch a movie from the 80s and people, like, there's scenes where there's a big party and then everyone falls in the pool and everyone's just laughing. And the only problem is that you got wet.
That's it.
As where now, if you fall in the pool, you're mid-air trying to throw your phone back out onto the ground because that's the last thing you fucking need. And it's like those
you just start your life over.
Yeah, those days are gone.
Yeah.
Like I would love, how refreshing would it be just to know that I could get wet at any time and everything's going to be all right.
Dog, I don't leave my house unless I'm wet ready.
Wet ready?
Yeah.
Do you
I can always get wet.
I don't believe that.
Dude, I am always ready for moisture. Bring me the liquids, dude.
So wait,
I don't use umbrellas. Like I'm very wet.
You walk in the rain?
Dude, not only do I not use umbrellas, I don't bring my shoulders up either.
Man.
I get taller.
You know what is a menacing thing? Just seeing a man walking in the rain, that's gotta be.
It makes people wonder, like, is that because of his hair?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What, looking taller?
No, because my hair is just soaking in all the moisture.
Oh, you think
it's like a hairbrella?
Now how much moisture does your hair hold? Could I do like a scene on TV test, like a ShamWow?
Yeah, we can ShamWow. We can ShamWow, and then like put like a beaker with a red tape on it, and then like squeeze the water out.
Oh no! Can I get that? Remember when they used to do those Tampax commercials where they pour the blue liquid on it just to show how absorbent? I bet you got some absorbent. I can absorb
some blue liquid,
dude. The absorbency in your hair is probably close to a standard maxi pad. Close to a standard maxi pad.
Let me think about that.
How much blue liquid? How much period blue liquid do you think you can get in your head without it running down the side of your?
So here's what I'm thinking about. Who could displace more water by getting in a pool? 10 women on their periods, or 10 black guys with their hair? Ooh. Like who's soaking up more water? Like how many black guys?
Wait, how much clothing do the black guys have on? No. How much clothing are all these guys wearing?
The guys are wearing the same bathing suits as the women.
Okay. All right.
We have to keep it scientific.
Yeah, there's got to be a line. All right. How much water? I think honestly, if they're all wearing absorbent liners, the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to take in the X factor. A lot of black guys shave their head. A lot of black guys go bald.
Yeah, but we're going with having hair.
Standard haircut or dreads?
No. Let's go with dreads. Oh, it's over.
Easily the black guy. What are you talking about?
You got to refill that pool.
Sitting at the bottom of the pool. It's gone. The pool's over, dude.
Yeah, it's over.
You're just gonna see people like with inner tubes around them, just like, what the fuck? They absorbed it all. Yeah, I would say definitely black guys with dreads would definitely drain a pool way faster than any amount of ladies with tampons in, or pads. Pads would be the way to go. I don't think we. You know what? Now that makes me wonder, why haven't they made pads out of black guy hair?
I can tell you.
No. Dude. That did sound like I was the biggest racist working for Tampax. Like, why don't we just make it out of black guy hair?
Hey, guys, I don't want to seem insensitive, but is there a reason we're not using black guy hair for this?
I'm just saying. A bunch of them jumped into my neighbor's pool the other day. You opened a pool for a public pool. They got in there. They jumped in with all their clothes. Half the water was gone.
Guys, hear me all the way out. Black guy hair. Now listen. Now listen.
Guys. Stop it.
It's itchy, man.
What?
Black eye hair
is itchy?
Like what rubbed against your skin?
I don't think I've ever had black eye hair rubbed against my skin.
You about to?
This also sounds like the beginning of a terrible prison movie.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think I've ever had black eye hair rubbed against my skin.
I don't think I ever rubbed my hair against white skin.
You about to rub it against it.
Yeah.
Speaking of semi-racist, Hulk Hogan is dead. Hulk Hogan is dead.
How do you feel about that? Because I wanted to call you earlier today, but I'm gonna wait until he gets here. We're recording on the day. I'll never forget this recording. We're recording on the day that Hulk Hogan died.
And it is, you know what sucks is that, you know, we're going on. So Ozzy Osbourne died earlier this week, which was a bummer. I did feel like, man, that sucks. You know,
who do you feel more for?
Between Hulk and Ozzy, definitely Ozzy more than Hulk Hogan.
I'm kind of shocked by that answer.
And the reason I feel more because Ozzy Osbourne continued to
not show us his dick.
There was never a sex tape scandal.
We never had to sit through an Ozzy Osbourne sex tape.
You know what? I wish there was. He would have bit the nipple off of his wife, spit it all. That would have been fucking sick. But I think Ozzy Osbourne continued to be an influence in my life after I was like out of watching wrestling. You know, after my interest, like, you know, it ebbed and flowed, but like my interest in like heavy metal and music and stuff like that continued to gain speed as where my interest in wrestling started to wane. So I didn't really care. And then, like, you know, Ozzy has never, I mean, been part of controversy, but like he's never been like a, you know, repugnant, racist piece of shit. You know, never.
At least not into a microphone.
Not into a microphone.
Which you got to
He did it the right way.
Yeah.
He would be at home, clearly just yelling it into.
And most people do it the right way.
That's how you have to. If you're gonna do it, that's
what makes for a pleasant society.
Yeah. You got to be racist into a pillow. Just go.
For sure.
Grab it.
Like, I just don't understand, other than what we do, why somebody wants to be racist.
Sure.
Publicly.
Yeah, I think it's because they think that what they're doing is like, it's just a regular, their brain's like, I'm just going to insult this person. Mm-hmm. But really what they're doing is they're just like, what is the biggest gun I can fire?
Yes.
That's where their brain's like, what's the thing I can say that is the most? As where I do think in a heat of passion, someone saying it is almost like, oh, fuck, I may have said the wrong thing. As where when you are repeatedly, like, if you're in like a regular podcast setting like this, and someone asks you a question, you're like, you know what, black people are the problem. That's not, that's a well thought out, that's where the problem lies.
So this is what we need to do anytime somebody gets accused of saying something racist, right? Because it happens. People say racist things. But we also need to say, how backed into a corner was that person?
Oh, yeah, you had no way out.
Like, what else could they have said to get an edge in that argument, in that confrontation? Like, were they hit with a bunch of corny-ass white bull? You know, that's tough.
You know? But you know what? It's really, for a long time, I remember being like, you know, what if, you know, I don't know. I've been racially stereotyped, and I wouldn't even say racially discriminated against, but I have been segregated a few times being white at like a club, which is like, they're like, yeah, just go over there. Just stay away. And I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm not, I know I'm out of place.
Out of a few Soul Train lines.
But yeah, I in my head, I'm like, yeah, I just don't, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm going to be fine. As where I've seen people like get called like, you know, honky, or like, you know, just so many other, like, I don't even know what the racial slurs for white people are.
It doesn't even have to be a racial slur, but sometimes you just get backed into a corner by, you know, like, you know, we talked about this before, but when black people are calling you out for exactly what you're doing at that moment.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker sitting on the park bench. You park bench. Motherfucker. Take a load off, look at motherfucker. You know, and then you get hit with take a load off looking motherfucker. And you don't, like, where do you go? You're backed into a corner.
I think where you go is you go to the bank and apply for a loan and then come out with the loan and be like, I got it.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like.
I'm not even going to start this small business, bitches. Just ripping up loans in front of black people.
I was pre-approved. It's fine.
That is ripping up loan pre-approvals in front of black people to win an argument.
That would be. Just pulled it out. I was like, and I was approved yesterday for a small business loan.
Hey, you know what? Can we take a timeout from you insulting me? I'm going to go get pulled over by a cop and make a friend.
Yeah. They're actually gonna pay me. I'm gonna write them a ticket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty good.
I'm gonna go borrow $5 from a cop I just met when he pulled me over. How about that?
I'm gonna go over to that cop and just ask for directions. I'm going to go ask a police officer for directions to a place I don't even want to go.
I'm gonna invite him to my picnic.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you're back, then again, if I was backed into a corner being insulted by a black guy, I don't think I would use any racial slurs per se, but I would be like, I would just be like, what's wrong with you? I would try to turn on, classic white. Just be like, excuse me, sir. You need to stop what you're doing. Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy, buddy. It's kind of like that one Chappelle bit he had where he was talking about like white people aren't scared of black people anymore. He's like, I've tried. He's like, I tried scaring them. He's like, jumped down. He's like, bah! And he's like, the white guy was like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Can I tell you how to win against a black guy in a situation like that? He's hitting you with all the exactly what you're doing insults.
Yeah, I hate it. I am sitting here.
Yeah.
I am enjoying my non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker thinking back on a life well lived looking ass motherfucker.
Motherfucker probably wondering if he still has food in the refrigerator right now. What are you going to eat later? Motherfucker's stupid.
Putting together a grocery list in his head looking ass motherfucker.
Planning his daughter's 6th birthday, making memories, motherfucker, trying to get it all done.
Look at this, can't remember if he has eggs or not, looking ass.
Wondering if his Amazon package got delivered today, motherfucker. All excited for that.
You don't want to take out his phone and check out his Amazon progress.
He looking at the tracking number. He looking at the tracking number.
That motherfucker looking at the tracking number.
If I look, he's like, oh, he's tracking the package. I'll be like, fuck. I am totally tracking my package.
Oh, he got me. Damn it. How do they know?
They do.
How do they know? That is...
Yeah.
That is, you do as a black person, when you start on that path of insult, you get this like in the zone insight.
You guys are going
people.
Super Saiyan.
Dude, it's crazy how that happens.
Yeah,
it might be there's only two times when people reach that level of zone, and only a few. Kobe Bryant,
sure,
and any black person insulting you about exactly what you're doing at that moment.
Straight up.
That's the same. That's Mamba mentality.
Yeah, you guys do have a form of clairvoyance.
Yeah.
Knowing what it was like, oh, man, he tracking his package. He probably going to go see his grandfather at the old age home later and play his favorite song just because he know he need that memory because he's suffering from onset dementia. Oh. It's like, what? How did you know that?
So when it's sports, it's Mamba mentality. And when it's insults, it's yo mama mentality. The black yo mama mentality.
We can't get away from it. It's devastating.
How to win.
This
is how you win. You look at the black person and be like, see, that's why, what? Never mind. Just hit him with that. And now he's doing the insulting himself. You got to make him do his own insults.
So it's like giving a robot a paradox.
Yes. Yeah. You got to glitch him.
They unravel. They're like, wait a minute. I didn't think.
It's like dividing by zero.
Wow. Yeah. Divide those black guys by zero.
You got to divide them by zero, man.
I guess that's how you do. I never thought.
Yeah, you give literally zero insult and let that divide their brain.
Yeah, that's just.
You go, see, that's what. You know what? Never mind.
Well, I was gonna. You know what?
Oh, you got it. When you said that, I was like, you better fucking not.
I was.
No, you better not.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
But you had to imply that you were about to say something, though.
I better not.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? No, I better not. I shouldn't.
You know what? I'm sorry. You've been through enough.
Well, I don't know. That might not make me. How does that sit with me? I didn't like it.
No, I know. Or if I was like, I understand why you're lashing out, but you know what? Right now, it's like I'll just let you go. I understand.
Look at this motherfucker over here being an ally.
It's not your fault.
Oh, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hitting the black guy at you. It's not your fault, man. No, you motherfucker trying to be all sentimental and shit. One tear running down his face. Not you, motherfucker. Yeah. Nah, not you. Yeah, that's the last thing you need.
You don't deserve to be treated the way you've been treated, man. Yeah. Come here, bring it in.
Hey,
bring it in.
Look, together. Like right now, we're separate.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just taking everything you're saying, and I'm not even taking it to heart. I understand. When you're done, whenever you feel comfortable, you want to talk about this, we can.
Fuck you, cracker.
That's exactly how. And then I'd be like, well, tried everything. You fucking did. That's how it would go. It'd be like, just like, well, I tried everything.
I tried.
Dude, imagine having to announce, like, do a press conference where you are trying to save face, where you got to get in front of it.
Yeah.
And someone's like, calls you out for being a racist. You're like, look, I tried everything and nobody was listening to me. I was trying.
I didn't get a single laugh.
I couldn't get anything. He wasn't letting me get a word in. I had to use something to cut through everything.
It's a nuke.
It's fucking
a nuke.
Dude. It's a hydrogen power. It's fucking
but it's also too. I mean, you need some because like once these teenage black once these black guys get started on this path, they're like a juggernaut. They cannot be stopped.
Oh no, it's impossible.
You have to nuke it.
Yeah,
you have to nuke it.
We're not justifying using the N-word.
We're not. We're not just like don't.
The whole time I'm listening to you, I'm like, this also sounds like we're like, look, guys, if you're backed into
a corner,
you can't get out.
What are you gonna do?
Your hands were tied. You had to press the button. No, don't do that. But we understand the power of the power. Yeah. We know the power.
By the way, we're still talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner dying right now. That's we're in that parentheses still. We're still like in that.
It is a bummer, man.
It is a bummer.
Yeah,
such a good guy.
That's the craziest part. Is that another thing that really bummed me out? He died. Terrible. A huge tragedy too.
Oh no! I'm sorry. We were talking about Hulk Hogan dying.
We were, but I'm also talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah.
To go back to that, he passes away on vacation. He's with his family. Tragedy.
Where on vacation?
Fuck, they were in some. Where the fuck were they at?
Was it like an exotic locale?
I think it was. He was definitely on a beach.
Busch Gardens?
No. He died in the lazy river. Busch Gardens. It got him.
First of all, any black people out there, You can drown anywhere but a lazy river.
Yeah.
The jokes will be endless.
I was going to say, because
do not do that to us.
The Pearson is like, this lazy river. I mean, sorry. Malcolm Jamal Warner, known as a lazy river. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. But apparently he was on a beach in the ocean and he got
ocean got him.
Yeah, I think he was pulled out by like a riptide or something, and he died trying to swim back. Yeah,
he didn't know you got to go perpendicular to the riptide.
I don't think it, I don't even know that. Now I do.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
First off, don't really understand what if you were like, go perpendicular. If you were yelling at me, that's where I'd also feel backed into a corner and be like, shut up.
You start doing this, like with your fingers, like perpendicular.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently...
Always using big words, ass motherfucker. This is the time and place, ass motherfucker.
Just tell me the direction. But apparently he dies. That's terrible. And then they call Bill Cosby to get Bill Cosby's like take on the matter. And it's like,
what did he say?
You know, he just said, you know, Malcolm was always a very positive, cast member, and like had nothing bad to say about it. But it is crazy to be like, I know Malcolm Jamal has been attached to the Cosby scandal since the Cosby scandal.
Yeah.
And now we're going to call the guy who caused all this shit to happen and ask him how he feels. It's like, dude, don't talk to Cosby. Hit up Lisa Bonet. Hit up any other cast member. Felicia Rashad. Hit up Felicia Rashad.
Dude, one of the hottest
fucking TV moms ever to exist.
You gotta be kidding me. Dude. And she was never like overly sexualized.
I know.
Never saw her in
Never
anything scantily clad.
Didn't have to be.
Beautiful woman.
Dude.
Goodness gracious.
Hot as fuck. It was crazy. It's one of the only reasons I really watched The Cosby Show. I did have a crush on Lisa Bonet, but I was also like the mom from The Cosby Show.
And that's probably largely the reason why Bill Cosby was doing what he was doing extracurricular-wise, because he had so much pent-up tension from working with Felicia Rashad and not banging her.
I wish that was also an excuse Cosby gave.
It's valid to me.
You don't know what it's like working with Felicia.
Dude,
imagine being around that piece of ass in the bed
and not being able
to actually fuck.
Never got a taste of Rashad.
Man. And she probably gave him absolutely no play. I believe Felicia Rashad was like so classy on the set. Mm-hmm. She was probably like, stop it, Bill. Bill, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like being nice, but also like if Bill was like, hey, maybe we can practice that kiss again. Maybe we can rehearse this again. Shut up, Bill. Shut the fuck up, Bill.
I don't know if this happened or not, but if I have a Felicia Rashad who is now going to be on a show, I don't care what I do for a living. My life is dedicated to being on that set every time they record.
I mean, I could only imagine he was. I could only imagine he was. And that's like the thing, too, when the scandal started being broken about, Cosby, she didn't really, I don't know if she weighed in right away, but she was like, these are very serious accusations. Mm-hmm. But she also said, she's like, I have no reason to disbelieve any of the women.
She's a classy bro.
Which is like, I mean, she didn't damn him.
Yeah.
She didn't be like, he's a fucking creep, or this happened, or this happened, or this happened. But she was like, I have no reason to disbelieve these fucking broads.
Yeah. Bill Cosby has one of those faces, like every time you see him, he looks like he just got done eating pussy.
Bill Cosby does.
Yeah. He just like...
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? He looks like he's like reminiscing on the pussy he just ate. Like,
Cosby does have permanent pussy face.
He does. He's a gobbler.
Yeah, I don't think. You know what? I don't think Bill Cosby eats pussy. I don't think he eats pussy. I really don't.
You don't think Mr. Pudding Cup himself doesn't eat?
I don't think he does. I don't think he. I'm not saying he hasn't. I just don't think that's.
I think he exclusively eats pussy.
I don't think he does. I think, especially even when he was in his Spanish Fly days.
Dude, Bill Cosby has resting let me get a taste face.
I think he's a licker, but I don't think he's licking pussy.
Oh, I think he's
No, I think he's a neck kisser and a tit sucker. But he's a straight to, oh, you're feeling tired, and then putting his wiener in there. I think that's what
not only does this man eat pussy, he sits the pussy on his dining room table, puts on a bib, and slides his chair up to it.
Oh, he.
And before he eats, he does this with his fingers.
I thought you were gonna say Doc Huxtable. I thought he was gonna on the
stirrup. Put him in the stirrups. Yeah.
Don't get Huxtabled.
Yeah. He goes like this, and then he eats pussy.
I honestly don't think he does. I'm not saying Bill Cosby has never eaten pussy. I think when it came down to Bill Cosby sexually assaulting women, I think his whole thing was get them sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, start kissing them like so they're like while they're awake, they're like, oh my God, am I kissing Bill Cosby? And then he's like, well, I got to get this. Like, I don't know how long date rape drugs last. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know, I don't know.
I'm curious what people think. I'm curious as to whether or not people think Bill Cosby was a pussy gobbler.
I don't think he was.
Or not at all.
I'm going to go and stand on business and say Bill Cosby doesn't eat pussy.
So I want to know if you think, because this matters. This distinction matters. Not that he has eaten pussy. I'm saying he is chugging pussy.
You think he's straight down there, full mouth, like over the whole thing?
Dude, I think
you think he's like a sucker fish on
yeah.
that? I don't think he is.
I think he's doing upside down keg stands on the pussy. He doesn't 69, he sixes.
He's actually wringing out his hair from pussy juice. Oh, got so much sleepy pussy juice.
So let us know. Do you side with Ryan that he has eaten pussy but he doesn't eat pussy?
I think it's not his MO.
It wasn't his MO, and I'm saying that was his cardinal pleasure. I'm saying, listen, everybody likes to come, but I think he was more into like putting his lips inside the pussy. Like he was in that pussy.
I don't know. I don't think he was.
Can we agree to these terms? Whatever the comments say,
sure.
We agree that that's the truth.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just one comment for one of our.
Oh, we'll
sides.
go back. We'll just add up the comments.
We'll have to. Yeah, we'll
add up the comments.
Well, and then if like, dude, if there's two people that are like, nah, he doesn't eat pussy, I'll recalibrate everything that I think and believe about Cosby.
Straight up. I think that's how most things should be.
Let the comments decide.
We just want the popular opinion. If you believe that Bill Cosby did not eat pussy, you're on my team. If you believe that Bill Cosby was getting chicks sleepy just to munch box, you're here with Sidney. I don't believe he did.
That might have been how he got to sleep. He would count eating pussies. One eating pussy.
Yeah, I just. But to go back to Malcolm, I do feel it is a bummer knowing that people are like, oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Famous for, I think that was actually, I don't even know. I'm actually quoting the news. When Malcolm Jamal Warner's death was announced, they were like, Malcolm Jamal Warner of Cosby fame has died at 50, I think he was like 57 or something.
I thought it was 51.
51.
Yeah.
Died at 51, and then they were like, Malcolm Jamal Warner rose to fame playing Theo Huxtable on the hit show Cosby's, and then they're like, and then it goes right into the scandal with Cosby. Like that's unfair.
That is unfair.
You should not do that. If someone who had no connection to the scandal of a fucking terrible person was just happened to be on one of the most popular television shows of the 80s, you could just be like, yeah, he ruled on that show for 7 seasons straight. He was the only child of Cliff Huxtable on the show.
Yeah.
Just let it be that. You don't have to
that
go
was
into
his
that.
TV dad.
I know.
I mean, That's his TV dad.
And it was called The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
It was not called The Theo Huxtable Show.
You have to answer for your TV dad.
I mean, TV dads can be embarrassing.
They can be embarrassing.
I know my TV dad he's very unsafe.
Dude, who would, if just for their reputation,
mm-hmm.
which TV dad would you feel most comfortable representing?
Oh.
Like as their TV son, like later on in life.
Oh man. Well, definitely.
What? My TV dad, Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Never did anything wrong. Ed O'Neill, no scandals outside of it.
Straight up.
And Al Bundy, a little bit of a creep, but with a heart of gold.
Straight up. See, now, as much as I appreciate Al Bundy a lot.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're saying. And that would be fun. That was going to be my actual second choice. Okay. But Al Bundy is a little too close to the vest for me.
That's also why I picked him. Because, I can't, I'm going to give myself a different socioeconomic class.
Oh,
I mean,
see,
Uncle Phil.
That's where I was going to go, James Avery. And the reason I go James Avery is because though he was tough, he was fair,
mm-hmm.
and he loved his kid. Like, he would do anything for his kids. I'm not saying that Al Bundy wouldn't, but I think James Avery is like one of the best TV dads ever.
See, so the reason why I don't go straight to Uncle Phil, which I agree with you, best TV dad ever. The reason why I don't go straight to him as my TV dad is because I also don't want to spend time trying to imagine a better life that I have.
Oh, see, that's
I get to keep the same life.
Okay, I will say though, the other reason I wanted to be under the wing of James Avery was, one, I thought Hillary Banks was insanely attractive.
This motherfucker's trying to fuck his TV sister.
I also thought
crazy.
I also thought Ashley Banks was insanely attractive, and I also thought
this is all incest.
I also thought first generation Aunt Viv was good looking, and also thought second generation Aunt Viv not that bad either. Not as good as first gen Viv.
No.
Nowhere near as good.
I'll tell you the way I felt about second gen Viv is that they were like, we're going to go with somebody where looks don't matter.
Sure.
We want more of a mom feel.
Sure. And she did nail that.
Yeah.
She did. And I will say, second gen Viv made more sense with James Avery.
Can I tell you a little dark secret that I always... I don't want to call it
Look, we don't call first gen Viv the dark secret. We don't call her that.
She is the dark secret. She is the dark
She's
secret.
the dark secret.
Damn. Get over here, DS.
I think that was her, like, when they put out the script, that when her lines are just a dark secret, that she knew it was her, Aunt Viv. But
so
what is
second gen Viv? I always felt, and this is a crazy thing to think, and there's no reason for me to think this other than what she looked like. I always felt her feet stunk.
What?
She just strikes me as somebody who her feet smell a little bit bad.
Second gen Viv?
Second gen Viv. She strikes me as one of those people that's always wearing pantyhose.
Okay.
And then she takes her shoes off and she's got a little bit of pantyhose foot odor. Always. And I wasn't down with that. That always bothered me a little bit.
You know, I can't even say that's wild to hear. But in my head, I don't think my brain ever was like, she looks like her feet stink. I don't.
You'll never be able to unsee it now.
I mean, in that same thing, I remember when I would watch Roseanne, I was like, Roseanne Barr definitely clogs toilets. Without it, like, there was no, like, they never address it on Roseanne. There's never a time when Dan Connor comes home and is like, Rosie, you did it. Like, they never show him unclogging a toilet.
And she just walks away and doesn't warn people.
Oh, no. You walk right into that fucking aftermath.
Yeah.
She definitely was a crazy thing, too. You would have thought on Married with Children and Roseanne, which were like, you know, lower middle class, blue collar, like, you would think, and they were a little bit more raunchy.
Yeah.
You would think there would be more farts in those shows, more audible farts.
Well,
and which I never understood why they don't do that.
Can I piggyback on this now that I'm thinking about what you said about Roseanne clogging toilets?
Yeah.
The whole Tanner family looks like
Oh my God, they definitely do.
That's a toilet clogging family.
Oh, wait, you said Tanner. You're thinking of
Full House.
Which
Tanner,
also, I will say this: if we're looking at people who look like they do things, fucking Danny Tanner, Bob Saget's character, Danny Tanner, definitely looks like the dude who jerks off in condoms before he goes out on dates.
Okay.
Like to get himself ready for possible sex.
I could see that.
He wants to like desensitize himself, but also make sure that he'll be like ready to go with a boner. Yeah. He looks like the type of guy who jerks off in condoms.
I don't doubt that for a second. Also, Uncle Joey clogs toilets on dates.
Oh, Uncle Joey Gladstone's clogging toilets all the time.
Yeah, all the
and
time.
he's probably doing it on purpose, like just for fun.
I was about to say he's probably Uncle Joey. He can clog a toilet with diarrhea.
Oh my God, it's voluminous. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not impossible to do. I've done it.
Yeah, we've all been in that. We've all been in that paradox. Like, how is this happening?
So much. It's all liquid, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
It's the viscosity.
Yeah, dude. It's just, or like, do you ever have those shits where you start crapping, and then like you're still shitting? You're like, man, I'm still pissing out my ass. But then you get up, or you like looked at, and it's all like, it almost looks like cold foam that they put on top.
Floating on top of the water.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Like if there's like a layer of like oil that separates it from the water
it's
too.
Like your toilet's like a barista put it together with love. It's all fucked.
You're like, if I didn't know any better, I would think I could walk on that.
Yeah. Dude, there was one time I wiped my butt and then put the toilet paper down. And I looked, the toilet paper was like floating on top. It was like, oh my God.
Been there.
It's almost like you want to, and that's what I think Joey would do. He'd leave it there for Danny or Jesse to find. And they never go into that. They never go into it. It blows my mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would have been most of Roseanne, though.
What, the toilet?
Yeah, their bowel movements.
Sure. I
think their bowel movements kind of like inform the culture of that family.
Yeah. I also think that they never, but that's not just that wasn't just with Roseanne or with Married with Children or any actual show. They never. I think there was one episode of Roseanne, and it sticks out because it was like, oh, they're actually talking about it. Not Darlene, Becky. Becky is, they're in high school, so Becky apparently is like running for treasurer or some stupid student council bullshit. But while she's giving the speech, she audibly farts and the microphone picks it up. And the whole school hears it, ruins her chances for getting elected. And the whole thing is Darlene knows about it, but Becky comes home like devastated from school, and Roseanne's like, what's wrong with her? What happened? And Darlene's being very coy, like, oh, nothing. She may have had just a little, school wasn't as much as a gas as she thought it was. She's dropping little puns. And then at one point in time, she's like, they're eating, and Darlene gets like a hard piece of like Cracker Barrel. She's like, oh, Becky, can you cut this cheese for me? Like, it was very good. And then at one point in time, Becky's just sitting on the couch. This is where it jumps the shark into like, man, that's so funny. She's sitting on the couch with her arms crossed, just like trying to get over the day. And Darlene comes in, and she sits down. She's like, it's like super loud, and like it's like that's where they address how that goes. And they never did that on The Fresh Prince. They never did it on Step by Step. They never did it on Family Matters. They never did it. And that's another thing with Family Matters. You would think Urkel would be like, I just clocked, like with all the cheese he was eating, all the times he was over there, like they never addressed it.
I don't know what it is about Urkel, but I would never even let him use my bathroom.
Dude, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's like, dude, no. You cannot know.
You're out of toilet paper. They're just hearing that. I clogged it, big guy.
Yeah.
Just hearing that from the fucking downstairs bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's like, dude.
I use Mother Winslow's bathroom and I don't know what to do.
It's also too. It's like he's like one of those people that like he'll experiment with things in your bathroom that he knows he can't do.
Oh, at his home, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you go up, like he's like in the toilet, like it's just like, get out of my toilet, Urkel.
He uses an auto wiper, and Carl's all excited about it. Then the next scene is Carl in a hospital with a full body cast. I didn't mean it, big guy.
Yes.
You had it turned up to 7.
Turned up to 7.
And that's like, that's the thing, though. When you think about people dying from TV shows, Malcolm Jamal Warner had no connection to Bill Cosby's sex scandals. Mm-hmm. As where, like, if Jaleel White were to die, he doesn't have to worry about any scandals from Full House, with the exception of Jamie Foxworth. But that's a whole different thing.
Wait, so, well, I would say it's flipped because he was the star of Family Matters. Sure. So anybody else dying would have to worry about whether or not Jaleel White was involved in a scandal. Yeah. Man. But what did Jamie
Foxworth was Judy.
Yeah.
She was the youngest, not the youngest. No, she was the youngest.
She was Family Matters Dark Secret.
So she was a Dark Secret. She went upstairs once. She was slowly, which is wild. Imagine being on a TV show and then being slowly written out of the TV show.
Yeah.
And then you disappear from the show and no one addresses what happens and the show continues on and no fans are like, what happened to Judy?
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, yeah, we just didn't care.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxworth was written out of the show and then she did porn.
Good for her.
She did a couple of porns, which not that great. You could definitely tell why.
There's a reason she didn't make the cut.
It was crazy because like there was a couple porns I watched where she was slowly written out of the porn.
Like she goes down and comes up a whole other person.
She's not even there anymore. She went upstairs to suck all 5 dudes and then never came back down. And no one cared. Everyone was just like, "Oh, great, we're gonna bring on another fucking actress."
Yeah, so you had the profile of a dude banging her from the back, and then the camera goes around him, comes back to the other side, and he's just humping air.
Yeah. No, he's just eating a sandwich. Just dancing. He's like, "Oh, what are you talking about? I wasn't fucking anybody. I wasn't fucking a washed-up child star. No, that was not how it goes." Yeah, there was really no scandals with. That we know about.
Jamal MJW.
Yeah.
Malcolm Jamal. Yeah. No,
I don't think so. I don't really think he has no. I think he's clean. If there's anybody that's getting into the great beyond unscathed, it's Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Now Hulk Hogan.
Is not.
He had like it's like the opposite with him. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what scandal he wasn't involved.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
What kind of scandal?
He was you know what's crazy is that I will say this about Hulk Hogan. Wrestling, and this isn't even like an opinion. Mm-hmm. This is flat fact.
Okay.
Professional wrestling, the way that personas are carried and presented, they would not be anywhere without him doing it. That is a fact.
I'm happy to hear you say that. I heard a few months ago. You were on Do-Rag and a Deer Tag.
Yeah.
And you and Naeem were talking shit about Hulk Hogan.
Sure.
Talking about how his character was like corny as fuck.
Definitely was.
Which I disagree with. Because for his time, that character was phenomenal. It was relevant.
All right.
If we're judging him with 2025 eyes, I guess you could say that character was corny. But back then, he was the man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I stick by my claim that the Hulkster was a corny character, mm-hmm. And I stick by that because when you have people that were at the same time frame that existed with him, I would find them more appealing. Like I thought Macho Man Randy Savage was way more appealing than the Hulkster could ever be. I thought even though
He was a spaz though.
Kind of.
But no, I mean, I'm not discrediting. I mean, like Macho Man Randy Savage was a, oh my God, what is he gonna do next guy?
Yeah, he was the wrestling bad boy. He was the bad boy of wrestling. But then you also have guys like the Ultimate Warrior, which as a kid I loved.
Yeah.
I thought it was. He's fucking from parts unknown, runs to the ring. He's all over the fucking place. He's super strong.
He was the Ultimate Warrior.
Straight up. One of the worst wrestlers ever. One of the worst. His matches are awful. They're not good. Borderline unwatchable.
His toys were awesome.
Toys were fuck. Dude, and that's another thing where Hulk Hogan, if it wasn't for marketing power, Hulk Hogan, he became the Mickey Mouse of the WWF. You wouldn't have the way he became such a face and a marketable thing. He changed all of that. He united. He took everything that was going on in territory wrestling.
Yeah.
And he took it up. He took it to an 11 and ripped the fucking knob.
Did you ever hear the Mickey Mouse N-word tape?
The Mickey Mouse N-word tape?
Yeah, he says it.
Mickey Mouse says it?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse says it.
I've never heard the Mickey Mouse N-word tape.
Yeah, we was talking about Goofy.
Oh.
He called him a goofy ass.
Really enough, you just hear Hulk Hogan and Bow's like, "That's right, brother."
Yeah, that's right, brother.
And then you know what? Mickey's like, "I was backed into a corner."
Goofy backed me into a corner.
I didn't know what to say.
What else was he was looking at my lady. I'm sick and tired of that goofy ass.
Calm down for a second. I'm just trying to be your friend. Yeah, I think it was the way I look at Hulk Hogan is you have to take you do and it sucks. It's kind of like when people have to separate Michael Jackson the musician from Michael Jackson the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to look at Hulk Hogan as Hulk Hogan the character, not Terry Bollea.
Yeah.
You have to look at Hulk Hogan. What Hulk Hogan did. Sure. Amazing. What Terry did, pretty fucking. He was a terrible dude behind the scenes. He tried to get everyone in the WWF unpaid. He was just like a very money hungry, pompous fuck.
You like Hulk Hogan more than you like Terry?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Man, I love Terry. He was a menace. Dude, I love that about Terry. He's a fucking menace. Non-stop.
Dude, he did not give a fuck.
He
about
was
anything.
non-stop
but it's
menace.
The way I look, it's crazy too when you look at guys from that same. This is what's so nuts. If you look at guys from that same era, who are of the same ilk, and you look at Hulk Hogan and who he was as an actual person.
Yeah.
Another guy that could have easily fallen into that same thing was Randy Savage, but he didn't. That's what's so crazy. Hulk Hogan was doing the same drugs Randy was doing, was juicing the same way Randy was in the same company at the same time, Hulk Hogan making more money because Hulk Hogan's Hulk Hogan. But Randy Savage wasn't making chump change. Randy Savage is Randy fucking Savage.
True.
It is crazy how you exist in the same thing where Hulk Hogan's like, I won't wrestle black people. I don't like. And Randy Savage is like, what's the problem? Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. It is a crazy thing to exist.
It's also crazy to know that there was a time when Hulk Hogan wouldn't wrestle black people, yet his daughter thought it would be okay for her to date one.
I know. What a wild.
That is like when they were still doing that reality show, and she brought home a black guy.
I know.
Even I was like, "What are you doing? You just backed him into a corner."
You just see Hulk Hogan.
He's in a corner. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Oh my God. I think we did it.
Yeah.
I think we did it again. We definitely declared war on celebrity deaths.
Celebrity deaths.
Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan. I hope you're just resting. And also Chuck Mangione.
Wait. Hold on. Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. Terry kick rocks.
Yeah, Terry, you can go to fucking hell.
Terry,
Hulk Hogan.
You get what you deserve, Terry.
And Chuck Mangione died too.
Chuck Mangione, and that was...
He was a very... Now, I don't expect you to know who Chuck Mangione is. That's
racist.
It is.
That's racist.
So take Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Everything Ozzy Osbourne did, stood for, was both musically, creatively, and as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one end of the spectrum.
Okay.
And Chuck Mangione is the other end of that spectrum. Very nice, calm, white bread dude. He played a French horn, which was his signature. He had an album called "Feel So Good." The song "Feel So Good" has been played in a number of grocery stores.
So he was like under the umbrella of Kenny G.
Dude, without Kenny G, couldn't do shit without Chuck Mangione.
Okay.
Here's what I found.
Yo, my computer don't play about Kenny G. Dude, listen.
My computer don't play.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna happen one of these days. One of these days, because we don't know what topic we're ever gonna pick. We a lot of times we kind of generate a topic.
Sure.
While we're here, I promise you, Kenny G is eventually gonna be a topic. I watched a documentary on Kenny G. It changed my life.
Well, I want to get into that. I would also
it's
say
gonna happen.
I would also say watch a documentary on Chuck Mangione and be like, he's one of those guys where I don't think the world really paid attention to him. He was definitely one of those guys that went up the stairs and never came back down, and no one cared.
He was a dark secret.
He was a dark secret. See, now that's a scandal I would watch if they were like Chuck Mangione, the dark tapes, and he was just like out of control. But Chuck Mangione died today too. So that's Malcolm, Hulkster, Ozzy, Chuck Mangione, all
right.
gone.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they say death comes in threes, but I mean,
it did. Chuck Mangione.
I guess with Malcolm Jamal Warner came in 3/5.
Oh. I ain't even mad at it. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit.
You bagged me.
Damn. You were back to two. You did get back to two. I will admit that.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I didn't mean that. You were a good dude.
Yeah.
You were a good dude. But we definitely declared war on celebrity deaths, and
real quick. So we talked about ninjas last time.
Yes, we did.
And so before we get out of here, we have to talk about if we were martial arts masters.
Sick.
Right? We're in a situation where we have to fight, and we have to use an unconventional weapon.
Ooh.
And mine is a typical unconventional weapon from martial arts movies of our past. But it can be whatever unconventional weapon that you want to use.
Sure.
What are you using? Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second. You go first.
Okay. Me, I'm using my belt.
Your belt?
Dude, I love it in movies when they
I love when they do it, because I was just going to say, when you said unconventional weapons, I started thinking of the master of unconventional weaponry.
JC?
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, JC.
Dude, immediately when we're like unconventional, it's like, well, I guess I might be using a laptop.
Yeah.
I was like, what would Jackie Chan do? Honestly, I think it would be wild to see a dude if I was backed into a corner.
you're like Edward.
I'm doing flips.
You know what Edward warm-ups?
He's like, wow, he was very unconventional with that. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I think
doing some racial slur-ups.
I think a toaster would be fun.
Ooh.
You're like swinging around,
with the cord?
but then you plug it in and someone does this and you throw it.
Yeah.
That would be so sick.
Nice.
Yo, that would be
Hell
sick.
Yeah.
A toaster would be the coolest.
Dude, I'm not even going to try to reevaluate my unconventional weapon. That is beautiful.
Dude, just
a plugged-in toaster.
Imagine that. No. First you unplug it.
Well, unplug it.
You unplug it. There's three guys. You like hit them with a roundhouse.
Pop.
Hit them in the knee. They fall down. Then someone like grabs you from behind. You plug the toaster in. You hit them with it real quick. They're like, ah. And then they come back and they try to do some like touch of death stuff. And their hands go in it. And you put the fucking thing down.
I feel like I'd be holding the plug. Like, do you guys have an extension cord?
actually, fuck that. Instead of the hands, the guy puts his hands, one guy puts his hands in it, he gets burnt. He's like, oh. And then another guy comes with a knife. And then he puts the knife in it, he gets electrocuted. And that's how it goes. Guy gets hands burnt, electrocuted with the toaster. I think the toaster is the best way. And then he kicks a dude out of a window and he falls in a rain basin up to his, like, he's stuck in it, and then he throws the toaster into the rain basin and kills that guy.
Do you have any like good lines, good toast lines?
You're toast. What are you talking about? You're toast.
You're toast. You're toast.
I'm about to butter your bread.
All right, let's land this bird.
Holy shit! Yeah, we declared war on Malcolm Jamal Warner's death, scandals, and TV dads and moms. I would say so. We definitely did.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here along with me on this journey,
man. Dude, Sidney. It was such a beautiful journey.
And we also declared war on putting to bed certain stereotypes I had no idea.
Let's make them up and put them to bed at the same time. Make them up and then thwart them.
Dude, that's how it goes. Make it up, dude. We should do that. We should have a whole episode where we both make up stereotypes for white and black people.
Oh, I'm down.
And then just see how many we can. Actually, now the cat's out of the bag, we should have done it. We should have done without announcing it. We should have just done it.
We'll figure it.
We'll figure it out. A new episode of World War Fun drops every Sunday.
Patreon.
Be sure to check out the Patreon. You get a bonus episode, secret unreleased episodes, and become part of the community, all for $3. That's pennies a day.
Pennies a day.
Pennies a day. 3 easy payments of $13.33. No, but check out the Patreon. I've been Ryan Shaner. This has been Sidney Gantt. We've declared World War Fun. See you next Sunday.